is Septiani. I'm from 12 Science 4. And today I want to tell you some interesting story about Indonesian herrings. But first, let me ask you something. When you hear and when you talk about Indonesian herrings, who comes pop to your mind first? I will take the guess. Maybe it's Kartini, Dewi Sartika, or Fatmawati. Yes, there are very amazing and wonderful women who take the big role in Indonesian history. But you ever heard about fierce warrior from Aceh? A woman whose fight not just her weapon, but also her faith, her heart, and her mind. And I want to tell you about Chutnyakti, the woman who's burned like a fire. Did you curious about Chutnyakti? Let's get to the video. Chutnyakti. She was born in 1848 in Nampadang, Aceh Besar, with a noble family, a respected family. Her father, named Teku Nampa Setia, was Ulerabak, which means he is a local leader in Aceh, and her mother also came from a noble family. So he was raised with strong value of Islam and discipline. From her father, she was tough. From her father, she was learned about honor, courage, self-respect, resilience, and above all, love her homeland, Aceh. He grew and became a strong and unyoung woman. So here's the story began. In 1873, the Dutch declared war on Aceh. That time, Teku Ibrahim Langa was fought fiercely against the Dutch. He said, "They're my Acehese people. We won't let the Dutch take our homeland. We have to fight. We must fight our homeland," said Teku Ibrahim. And the war was rose, causing many destruction in Aceh. And then the Dutch burning down a mosque in Aceh, Baitur Rahman Mosque, so that Chutnyakti was devastated, furious, and cried out her people. She said, "Look what the Dutch have been done! They burned our mosque, our holy mosque Baitur Rahman. They betrayed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to fight the Dutch. We won't forgive them," said Chutnyakti. So the war was continued with the spirit of Chutnyakti's gift until Aceh gained their victory. But then the Dutch returned again with a more weapon, more stronger and more strategy. They succeeded to capture many regions in Aceh, causing Chutnyakti to leave. But her husband never stopped fighting. He was fighting. Teku Ibrahim was fighting until his passed away in June 26. It was heartbroken, but the grief in Chutnyakti's heart turned into determination. She was committed to fight the Dutch until her death. So, this spirit catching attention of Teku Umar. Teku Umar was a leader that smart and brave. And later on, they both got married and become dazzling spirit for Acehese people, for Acehese fighter. One day, Teku Umar had a brilliant idea. He realized that the Dutch weapon is more a defense than the Acehese weapon, right? The Acehese weapon only use ranchong, right? So what's the plan? What's the idea? The idea is to snap and pretend to join the Dutch. What did Teku Umar doing? was brought the 250 prisoners to the Dutch to gain the Dutch trust. And guess what? It's worked. He gained the Dutch trust. He even became a commander in their army. So for a moment, Tengku Umar could freely learn about their strategy and secretly smuggling their weapon and ammunition to Aceh's people, which is with the help of Chutnyakin. With this weapon, we could have won the war, said Tengku Umar. But this plan was not last forever. The Dutch finally found out the betrayal of Tengku Umar. So the Dutch I'm sorry, we're going back again. So the Dutch found out that Tengku Umar had betrayed them. They're furious and launched a massive operation against Tengku Umar. They say, find Tengku Umar, dead or alive, I need him. So, unfortunately, Tengku Umar had captured by the Dutch and killed by the Dutch, leaving Chutnyakin was more heartbroken. But if you ask the fate in Chutnyakin's heart, that was unshaken. It's become more stronger, more burning, more hot. More burning. Chutnyakin continued the war, the fought in Malibu with her troops. Even it's their troops, it's hard to get food on there. Chutnyakin never ever give up. Many years passed, but Chutnyakin truly always do the fight against the Dutch. But you know what time does to us as humans. The Chutnyakin become older and older and older. She's not stronger as she before, and her eyesight was falling. And eventually, she was captured by the Dutch and sent her to Banda Aceh. But you know what? The Dutch feared that her spirit, it's like as long as he lived, her spirit is always burn Aceh to have resistance against the Dutch. So the Dutch exiled her to Sumedang in West Java. But she was a great woman, right? She was heroine. So even though he was exiled, she kept become inspiration there, inspiring people there. She became a teacher of Al-Quran there. And for the rest of her life in Sumedang, she kept inspiring people, right? So yeah, that's the story of Chutnyakin. I know, it's a mess, but it's my first time anyway, so from this story, I can learn that strength is not only come from our hand, it's also come from our faith. Our experience will strange, our pain will strange too. Chutnyakin wasn't just a warrior, she wasn't just a fighter too. She was flame that lit up everyone's heart, right? So if you hear the name of Chutnyak Din, just remember her fire, her faith against the Dutch, right? So maybe, just maybe, if you've been done like me, take this video, take a little her fire to your own heart so you can against anything. Like, take this video, like I was brought a fire of Chutnyak Din right now. Like, it was, you wanna know? Okay, wait, it was basically 10 p.m. and I'm still here with Hoas, with a batik to take this video. So that's all for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for attention. I'm sorry if there are any mistake, and I'm sorry that this video is a mess. So Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.